Good morning. A beautiful morning or beautiful night last night, and no condensation inside or outside the tent, which is first time for us. We could have cowboy camped where you just lay down and don't have a tent and just look up at the stars, but we didn't know if the dew was going to set. But
and not after seeing that rattlesnake.
Not after the rattlesnake a half a mile back. So maybe tonight we'll cowboy camp because we're going to be up on this dry ridge all day today. So
yeah, and we did have a beautiful hoot owl. Like,
yeah,
hooting all night.
Really close. Looking for those mice that got in my campsite the night before. So we're gonna walk nice and slow. Water source is at 10 miles and there's no cover today. So it'll be a dry, hot day today, but we'll get to that water.
Up.
That's right.
Chris is gonna trek on this morning and I will catch up with him. Our plan is to meet in a few miles. Day 8. Still can't get over these views. So pretty. That was a rough 35 miles that I had to walk in half shoe, so I'm very happy to have new shoes. I feel like I'm going to go much further now. If you thirst, drink. If you thirst for compassion, take this bottle and place it back on the trail up ahead, refilled for others who thirst. And we remember those whose thirst remains unquenched. In peace. Jean, Maria, Ergo, Hal, Brody. San Diego, 2024. I hear Chris calling for me on the other ridge. Took me a minute to spot him, but I think I see him. I'm starting to feel famous. Every hiker that I've passed so far on trail this morning has been like, look, there's Toasty Toes. Everyone's talking about you and Julian, like you're famous. Word travels fast on trail. And then one guy was like, yeah, a normal person would have just hitched into Julian, got new shoes, and then got back on trail. But no, you went for it. You hiked like 40 miles in those shoes. I was like, yeah. He's like, man, what a cool story.
Right, update. We're about 5 in for the day. The water source is probably 6 from here. We were about 11 from the water where we camped last night.
It is a hot day today.
It is hot today, and this whole trail section is very exposed. So taking it slow, stopping in the shade.
Staying covered up.
Yep, staying covered, drinking lots of water.
Make sure you can drink your electrolytes.
Yep, don't want to get no dehydration out here.
No, that'd be dangerous.
Ooh, suck it in. Oh.
Wow. That was so beautiful.
H2O! Yes!
Looks like we made it.
I think that... Sign in the old log book to thank the Trail Angels for the water cache.
Like you're exploiting people on this website. And
Australia? That does Dr. Phil these days. Feels good? Kill Tony.
So we made it to the water cache. This is put up by volunteers so we don't die of thirst. And you put the empty water bottles over there. They got a little donation box if you want to help out for the cause. But this has been a lifesaver. We spent an hour or two hanging out in the shade, talking to everybody. There's a bunch of people here. But now we're headed back.
The heat really has our energy zapped today. We're going really slow.
Yeah, this is like the first, today and yesterday, the first 2 days where it's actually been kind of deserty. More rock and sand and all the cactus and not very many trees. It's been hot.
Yeah.
Hot and dry.
We're also staying hydrated though and drinking our electrolytes, so.
Yeah, that water cache was huge.
Yes. Super thankful for the Trail Angels. We made it to camp. How many miles are we in for today?
I'll have to check. Somewhere in between 12 and 15, probably.
15. So we thought we were going to take it slow.
Well, yeah, 15, 14 is not bad on a knee with no Advil.
Yeah, that's true. But you also don't want to push it too hard. We've been going very slow, taking lots of breaks. We've had a ton of people pass us. So we're definitely the last ones to camp.
Yep.
We're camping in another tent village, if you will. There's maybe 10 of us tonight, so it'll be a tight squeeze.
We are going to cowboy camp tonight, though, which means you basically sleep on the ground with no tent, just your sleeping bag and a sleeping pad, and that's it. So beautiful starry night. There's very, very low humidity, so there shouldn't be any dew or anything like that. It should be really pretty.
Yeah. Right now we're kind of just hanging out on top of a point to cool off because the wind is just incredible.
Heavenly.
Today was a hot day, but we're still very happy to be out here. We're about 5 miles to the road to Ranchita. I think we're gonna call a shuttle into Ranchita, see what everything's about, and then if it's too expensive to stay there, then we might call a shuttle and go back to Stagecoach, because I think it's like $12 a night and it's out of the rain. You can do laundry, you can shower, and all the things.
Yep, there's a big front coming in this weekend, so we're trying our best to not sleep in the rain twice in a row.
Yeah.
So if we can sleep somewhere in town, we can at least stay dry all day and then just sleep in our tent and not spend a bunch of money. I know hotels and different bodegas in town are 85 to 150 bucks a night, which is kind of high.
Yeah, and we didn't really budget for multiple nights in a row to stay somewhere like that. One of the reasons that a lot of hikers have to get on trail early is running out of money.
Yep.
So we're trying to be very frugal and game plan every move that we make.
That's right.
I'm ready to start a season.
It was so beautiful.
All right, first cowboy camp of the trip. It's pretty windy, but it should be very low humidity, so it should be really nice tonight. Hopefully we'll see some stars, and we'll hit it again tomorrow.
And fingers crossed, no rattlesnake wants to cuddle tonight, so. Menace promised there would be none. He looked.